I see you are ready. Good. It's time for the next step. You will train with your human counterparts. I suppose you wonder why.
No, not really. The idea of not having to do more killing actually sounds just fine to me.
Good. You might think that challenging Noboru or rats might be more beneficial for you. True, the chances you will fight other humans are slim, but with them, you can always fight to the death. It is proven to bring the best results. And since none of you can really die, death is merely a technicality.
That sounds like a rather painful technicality to me.
It's the best way to learn in the short time we have. No second chances, no room for errors. You must do your best from the beginning.
Well, let's do my best then.
Marco, enter and commence.
All right. It's time to kick the newbie's ass.
Alive again. I can only Tobias.
Hey,
How could you? The power.
could you...
Silent. Lowly. The queen is coming. That's too early. Too early. Give me your weapons. Tobias, dispatch the Oricru to their respective missions and come back. We'll keep Silver here. He's not ready.
Come!
Hide now. When the time is right, sneak out and acquire the rod. I'll stall the queen.
Bring the lightning rod to the armory. I'll meet you there.
Your Majesty, what an unexpected honor.
Silence!
Now go! Move in!
Your Majesty, I don't understand words.
Silence, you lowlife! You have broken your vows.
Marshal,
We know you are hiding forbidden technology, and
Dear Gracchus, follow the procedure. We first need to acquire proof to support your claims. Patriarch, our guards are probing your premises rigorously, and if they find anything unorderly...
Hey, you! Stop right there!
Ah, that's unlikely. An Earthling. Our dear Gracchus was right. We have brought you here to show you the glory of Wardinia, and to remind you that we will need answers fast. And don't try to fool us. Unlike our dim-witted half-brother, we don't dwell on old legends.
May I just?
Silence! Why did you appear here? What do you bring to our tormented people?
I have no idea. That's what I was trying to tell you. I have no clue whatsoever what's going on here. My memory is one black hole, and nobody tells me anything. Like,
Your Majesty, don't waste your royal breath on these traitors. The legend...
We can't and won't rule by legends, Marshal. We are not our delusional semi-sibling. We shall seek the truth first, then we proceed to justice. Earthling, we had no idea you were kept in oblivion. We presume that the Keepers have tried to make you part of their schemes. Rest assured that nothing you were told here is true. Ghastly things are now vexing our realm. Twisted abominations. Lightning weapons. Rats lurk in the shadows, waiting for us to become weak.
I spit on the stinky rats and their graves.
Silence! We are here to put those monstrosities to a halt. Tell us, Earthling, were you aware that you were involved in a traitorous plot to overthrow your queen?
I honestly had no idea. All they ever told us was to train.
We thought so. We are still keen to discuss your involvement later. Now we have more pressing matters to deal with. Patriarch Maltus, you are hereby found guilty of treason. There is no mercy in our heart for those who betray the ways of the Naburu. Still, we don't want to disturb the people more by beheading a patriarch. Yet. You will be imprisoned here until we decide your fate. As for you, Tobias, we value your loyalty and your battle scars. Now would be the time to confess. Or should we have the whole monastery thoroughly searched? Our men would surely find a secret passage or two, given enough time. And believe us, our present rage is nothing compared to the havoc that would be wreaked upon your head then. Speak up, or...
Your Majesty, behold! Fortress is under attack.
Rats again! How unsurprising, yet unsettling. Head back at once. Barabufos can't hold the fortress effectively with the limited crew he has. You, take 2 more men. Stay here and make sure nobody leaves this place. Incarcerate the culprits, of course.
And give them what they deserve.
They still deserve a fair investigation, dear Gracchus. You, Marshal, and the rest of our guard shall follow us to the fortress. Let's squash this pesteous rat rebellion and feed the bodies to his pet. Then we shall return to investigate further.
Another rat attack, after all these years?
Still, he won't get out of this one alive.
He might, with his fancy armor. Wearing our substandard crap, he would be dead.
Freedom. What took you to... Stop! Where is liver? Lost one! Oh! Useless human junk!
Did you see that too? That huge, ugly man blob just dragged Maltus away.
Yes, I am beaten, bleeding and hurt, but not blind. Do you realise it's all your fault? How could you fail us on such an easy task?
Well, I can't...
Run there. Fetch the rod, bring it to me. If it weren't for your failure, Silver, we wouldn't be here. And Malthus would still be among us.
No tears shed here. And next time, I'll do the things my way. No more sneaking. I'm obviously more of an upfront guy.
I was sure you'd be the one to find the cradle. Now I am sure only that you will be dead as soon as you leave this prison.
You know, I can't technically die.
Even better. You'll keep painfully dying, indefinitely. So there probably is justice in the world after all.
About that cradle...
You're not worthy. Spare me. I am in pain. Leave me alone. Get lost, you failure. If I had the strength, I would strangle you with my bare hand.
Is there anything I...
Yes. Go somewhere far away and die 1,000 times. With your skill set, you should find that easy.
I remember you wanted me to bring that rod to the armory, so I presume you have a secret room there? Any chance I could get my hand...
Absolutely not. You are not worthy. I am not giving you the key to our secret storage. Stop bothering me. Get lost, you failure. If I had the strength...
Is there...
Yes. Get lost.
Is there any...
Yes.
Interesting.
Captain's log 103-088-0721. First day awake on Wardinia. Force field state, satisfactory. Needed to modify the terminal extensively. Luckily, I can update the rest remotely. After modifications, coverage will be sufficient to make the belt work properly almost everywhere.
Obviously one of the things I never did. Shit. Turn, you lazy dinghy! Oh, that was one rough landing. Still, nobody drowned. So, for a first-timer, I'd call that a success. Also, for a last-timer, I'm never driving one of those things ever again. Wow, if that's cobwebs, I hope the spider isn't around. What was that?
We have a mission. Recover the damn Cradler. It's just you and me. Not a word to anybody. Find me, the Lady of the Lake. I'm getting you out of here.
What a wealth! This planet could definitely do with a non-violent communication crash course. Fine, let's do this.
Captain's log 103.
The door is closed for a reason. Who asks to enter the sanctum?
It's me, Silver. Not that you would know me, but...
That is of no concern. Welcome, Silver. Keeper Livel at your service. How can I help you in these troubled days? Do you seek refuge or spiritual guidance?
You are Livel. Aha! Great! Can you let me in? We need to talk.
That would be highly unwise given the situation. I can only offer distance services for now.
Well, the situation has changed. The hallway is absolutely safe.
Do you have any evidence to support that claim?
Only the ratkin blood on my hands, and the silence.
Indeed. The sounds of war seem more distant now. I will open the door for you. Just remember you are entering a sanctum and behave accordingly. Oh, the last immortal. Curious. You look different from the rest of them. That soft gaze, that childish smile. We shall see if it is for the better or the worse. I hope you bring me further news. Marco told me about the Queen's arrival at the monastery. What happened next?
Oh, Marco was here. Well, some rather harsh words were briefly exchanged, and then the Queen had us all locked up in prison. Now the crazy bit. This weird monster comes in, frees me but drags Malthus away. He was kicking and screaming something about masters and you and, me being useless.
That truly hurts.
Yeah, it did hurt.
Do you think Malthus is still among the living?
No idea, but I guess the monster took him alive for some reason.
It's all just pain and suffering lately. My Barrow, my baby, my Malthus. And me now being the only one left to look for them.
Them?
Oh, I mean him, our patriarch. But never mind. Oh, and Tobias?
Well, he was beaten pretty badly by the Queen's guards. I suppose he was dead already when they threw him in his cell. There was absolutely no way I could have helped him. Honestly. I couldn't help but overhear something about some cradle. Anything I should know about that?
No. Marco already knows everything there is to know. Leave the burden to him, my last immortal.
Shouldn't you be out there helping your people? Locking yourself up here isn't really doing much.
My duty is here. The sanctum needs to be kept in its peace and highness. There is a burial ceremony I need to prepare for. This civilization is after all held together by our customs and traditions. We can't allow the unholy mutations to desecrate them.
I still feel that I should make myself useful. Can I help with anything else? Just tell me. Maybe with that search or something?
No, that concerns me and me only. Yes, I have to take care of that myself. Yet there is one thing I ache to be relieved of. It has enchained me here, with the sorrow. Our dear poor Barrow Bufus was killed by those furry beasts. As if I didn't have enough pain in my life lately. I have seen the Ratkins take him away. They were fighting over his golden armor. I feel each and every of his wounds as if they were inflicted on me. We weren't even left with a body to bury. Our poor Barrow will miss the privilege of returning to higher peace.
Oh, a blacksmith, just calmly smithing in the heat of war, forging a new sword 1 minute after midnight?
No.
Right, sure. Didn't mean to pry. Just do your thing. Sorry. Could you tell me what the bleep happened here, though? As you can probably tell, I am new to this place.
The rats attacked. Again. Just like back in the days. And many died. Like back in the days. The good Barabufus among them. The only difference is that I used to care. Now nothing matters anymore.